Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Across the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at this early blitz here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rush is on him. Oh, the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Run for the quarterback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Zips will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback. And
turning it on. Got some room under the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch inside the 40. He's going to get loose. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And they'll start this drive off in business. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
open space downfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Got it! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tiger! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that one. Nice job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. A 3rd down try for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Auburn offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to...
He's got it! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negative.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Zips decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. Can they catch him? He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just...
Looking for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Power football with the run. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm...
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage seemed flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Eastern Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. You get a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
Looking to throw. It's Orji. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
The sack on first down. It's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
That is a close call. Almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. Can he make it? And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So Auburn's offense comes out for their first possession today. The offense starts with excellent field position. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Orji. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Up second and long at the 17. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. He hands it to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game of offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And there's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, it's Orji. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. One team making their way on the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Of all the skill players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Breaks an open space. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Auburn.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Fielded just inside the 40. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Back to pass. It's Mayava looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. He finds some space. QB in the clear now. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try the right here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Auburn Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, of course, when we talk about this offense, it has to revolve around the guy under center.
Well, anytime you have a guy like this, it always gives you a chance to win a football game. He can do it all, and most importantly, he has a great connection with the offensive coordinator.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you,
He's in the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. The Bearcats offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And they're going to be colliding with an elite linebacker and a run defense who just expects to smother the running backs here today.
Yeah, this defense does such a great job at eating up the offensive linemen. This defensive line, they slant, they angle, and what it does is it frees up the linebacker you're talking about, Chris, to make so many plays. So it'll be a tough day for this offense to try to consistently move the ball on the ground. They may have to go through the air if they're going to have much of a chance.
The Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake on first down. Looks like, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now for the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Sanford. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The back's got it on a counter. Defense will make the stop at what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
The Bearcats will line up to kick it away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Auburn.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he lost the ball. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Tigers. A huge special teams score. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And on the carry, he's heading left. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. They'll bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be 4th down. And the Bearcats will line up to boot it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to... Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense really clicking. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. He'll hand it off. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down to keep working clock.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
0.